everyone, I hope you're all well. A couple weeks ago when my chocolate supplies were running low and I was scrolling through social media so hungry, I saw a competition to win a broccoli chocolate bar, a choccoli. I know that I like chocolate, I know that I like broccoli, but I don't know if I like the two of them together. I've never tried that before. So the company that have put this together are called Ombar. On April Fool's this year, they said that they were going to do a broccoli chocolate bar, and everyone was like, that's insane. And then they were like, April Fools. But because lockdown, I think, has got us all thinking really strange thoughts, they then went ahead and gave it a go. I won one of the chocolate bars, so let's see what I think. And I haven't opened it yet, so whatever's in here is a surprise to me as well as you. Inside, it looks like this. There's some paper shavings here. It's smaller than I thought it would be, because with this packaging I thought it was going to be bigger, but you know what, beggars can't be choosers. This is a freebie. Also, this is packaging that can come through your mailbox, so you don't have to like go and answer the door if you don't want to. That's thin enough that it can get through there. We have a recipe for an Ombar milkshake and a little map on the back there, so I'll maybe do that later. Who says veg and chocolate don't go together? In a super limited edition one-off batch, Ombar presents Choccoli. It's organic, it's vegan, it's fair trade, dairy-free, gluten-free, no refined sugar. So a part of me is wondering what's in here. The ingredients here are unroasted cacao, coconut sugar, creamed coconut, cocoa butter, broccoli powder, vanilla extract, a live culture lactobacillus, acidophilus. I'm just going to put this up here and then you guys can read it if you want to know anything about this here. I'm kind of hoping that they do bring this to the regular range because although I'm not familiar with the company, I saw loads of people on social media wanting this. Oh golly, it's a little bit melted. I have been keeping it kind of in a safe place, out of sunlight for a couple of days, hoping that this wouldn't happen. But I suppose it was inevitable. This is my first piece of broccoli chocolate. I don't know if it's usually mushy like this, but this is what it looks like at the moment. I don't know what to think about that. I think I'm definitely going to need a second piece. I feel like the size of this bar is going to disappear so quickly. And I don't know if I can smell broccoli in it as well, or if I'm just looking to find that since I know it's a broccoli chocolate bar. I can definitely taste broccoli that time. It doesn't overpower the bar. I feel like it's just something that you really taste when you're looking for it. So it's not horrendous, as I kind of feared it might be. Oh gosh, I was going to share this with people, but it's disappearing so fast. Oh, and it says Ombar on this as well. I've never noticed that. Probably because I'm trying to save it from the sun. I've had 4 of the 6 pieces now. These are the most melty ones at the bottom there. I'm just going to put them aside for a minute and tell you a bit about what I think. On the first taste of it there, I wasn't sure that I could taste broccoli. I consider it a good thing because if broccoli is being used to make the chocolate bar and it allows other ingredients that are maybe allergens for people or are against people's dietary requirements, then they don't necessarily want a chocolate bar that reeks of broccoli, do they? They want a nice chocolate bar. I liked that the broccoli flavour wasn't overpowering. I like that it's just kind of there. It almost feels like an aftertaste now. I feel like I can feel it in my mouth, but not in any way that is like disgusting. I quite like the balance of it being chocolate with broccoli, but it's not overpoweringly broccoli. It's more chocolate than broccoli, if that makes sense there. I don't know if it's meant to be as soft as it has been for me. If I show you the 5th piece here, it looks kind of gooey, but I don't know if that's just because the sun's been out or whether it is usually like that. So it's kind of softer than a dairy milk, but I don't necessarily see that as a bad thing. I quite like it when it's soft. I wish it wasn't melting over my fingers so much, but that's the weather as opposed to the bar, I'm sure. And I might as well have the last piece since it's the last one there now. And there we are, that's a limited edition chocolate. Gone right there on camera. I don't feel like that was an unpleasant process, I rather enjoyed it. But at the same time I was kind of hoping it would maybe last a bit longer than just this video. But you know what, I've had fun, and 35 grams was a nice portion there to give it a little go without the awkwardness of having an entire broccoli chocolate bar to get rid of if I found out I didn't like it. That chocolate bar certainly answered some of my questions about Ombar. I was curious about the company and I did have a look on their website after I entered this competition because there were other flavours that I was intrigued by, and just overall I don't think I've ever had a vegan chocolate bar, so it was interesting to see if it was any good. Based on that experience, I wouldn't mind ordering from Ombar again. There are some other flavours that I'd like to try, but at $1.99 a bar I'm not sure if it would be a regular purchase, maybe something just as a treat for myself or for someone else. The thing is as well, is I don't have any dietary requirements, so I can just go to the supermarket and for $1.99 maybe I would get more chocolate for my money there. I don't know if that's the same for if you do have any dietary requirements because it's not really something that I've looked into myself. But ultimately, that was an interesting experience. It's not an experience I thought I would have during lockdown, but equally it's one that I enjoyed, and if Ombar were to decide to do a broccoli chocolate bar and roll it out more widely, I wouldn't rule out eating that again. That was rather nice. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm just looking at my mic right now and the battery seems to be cutting out very soon, so I'll wrap this up quick. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you've tried Ombar or if you've tried any novelty chocolate bars, let me know down below what you thought of them. Have you ever tried a weird chocolate bar flavour? Have you ever tried broccoli chocolate? Did you win one of these bars and what did you think of it? I'd love to hear all your thoughts down below. And if you could make a chocolate bar of any flavour, which one would you go for? That'd be rather interesting as well. Let me know all down below, and thank you so much for watching everybody. Cheerio! Well, that was the tastiest video I've done in a while. Thank you so much for watching everybody. If you're interested in watching any more videos, check out these ones here. I've linked a couple you might enjoy, and don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with all my latest videos. Thanks again everyone. Cheerio!